Hi everyone, and welcome to this video on the steps to open and modify an existing data file with Studio Fiori. Today, we'll demonstrate how to work with Excel data files and explain the limitations on editing files that contain elements such as formulas and drop-down menus while Studio is open. Additionally, we'll address considerations to handle files with pivot tables, 3D charts, or custom XML. This video will help you understand how to enter necessary data in Excel, validate it in Studio, and run your Fiori script to upload the data entered to SAP. Let's get started. We'll begin by looking at the steps to take to open an existing Excel data file. You'll begin by preparing your data file in Excel. If you open the file in Excel and it is already open in Studio, the file will open in read-only mode. Ensure the file is closed in Studio before opening in Excel to avoid this. If you need to find the location path of the data file, open the script in Studio. Click the File tab, click Info. The data file information on the right will show the file path, as well as an option to open the data folder. You can directly locate the data file using this option as well. Again, make sure to close the file in Studio before opening the data file in Excel. Once the data file is open in Excel, enter the necessary data in the file. Fill in all mandatory fields. Ensure any data entered meets SAP field requirements. Always verify data accuracy and completeness. Once you have finished entering data, save the file. Always save your changes in Excel before closing the file and opening it in Studio. Launch Studio and open the specific script you want to work with. If the script you are working with uses a data file different from the one you modified in Excel, you can open the existing Excel file you prepared from the Dataset panel by selecting the option to open an existing Excel data file. Validate the data by reviewing the opened file. Ensure all required information is correct. If not enabled, click Allow Validation. Studio will automatically add a Validate Log field if it doesn't already exist. You can validate the data by clicking the Run tab and using the Validate option. You must be logged into SAP to validate the data. When you perform SAP validation, Studio checks against SAP system rules. After validating the data, you can run the script to upload the entered data to SAP. Studio processes each row sequentially and logs success or error messages in Excel. Studio will continue processing remaining rows if errors occur. It's important to note these key considerations when working with data files in Studio. Password-protected Excel files and .xlsb files are not supported. Files with pivot tables, 3D charts, or custom XML will open in read-only mode. You cannot modify formulas or data validation while Studio is open. Browser-based login is required. Validation does not guarantee a successful upload. Some apps have specific validation limitations, so plan accordingly. Some formula limitations and considerations to take into account when working with Excel files containing formulas and drop-down menus. Studio uses Spreadsheet Gear, a third-party utility with slightly different formula support. Some Excel formulas may not work correctly in Studio. Some common issues include concat function must be changed to concatenate, and complex table references may not be recognized. Make sure to verify formulas manually before using them in Studio. Modify formulas you use to match Spreadsheet Gear's supported functions. An example of this is shown here for reference. Follow these file location recommendations for efficiently managing your data files. When saving a file, use local file location for primary storage of your data files. Saving in locations such as OneDrive and Google Drive are supported. Saving in SharePoint is not fully supported and requires special handling. Take into account these performance considerations when managing your data files. If available, use the 64-bit Office option for optimal performance. If you're using the 32-bit Office option, consider upgrading or adding memory. You now know how to efficiently open and edit Excel data files with Studio Fiori. Be sure to check out our additional advanced mapping videos to learn other ways you can work with your Studio Fiori data files. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.